Hi, I'm Rahana, a psychologist with a research interest in self-esteem. Why is this? Because I come across so many clients who come with issues that are affected by or that affect their self-esteem. I also see this in people I know personally. It's everywhere. Yes, low self-esteem is an insidious mental health issue that can be the symptom or cause of many mental health problems, like anxiety, depression, and addiction. In fact, did you know that there are 24 psychiatric conditions that mention it? This highlights the importance of this pervasive aspect of the human condition. It's so important that there are over 23,000 books, articles, and chapters on the subject. The way you feel about yourself affects how you are toward yourself in relationships, your work, and your world. All this impacts your opportunities, mood, mental health, and well-being. So let me give you an example. I have clients who appear confident and self-assured, but this is a facade. This is what is known as the false self in psychology. It's a defense mechanism that allows us to navigate our world, but it's false. And on some level, we know it is. This knowledge is upsetting because all we really want is acceptance and love. But when we can't even show our nearest and dearest who we really are, then we aren't being accepted for who we are, which is depressing. So it's important to understand that we cannot simply go through life ignoring the elephant in the room. That is our self-esteem. By ignoring it, we affect our life for the worse. So you must dig deep and see where you need to focus your energies so that you can feel more self-assured, and then see how this translates in ways for your life. Self-esteem is one of our basic needs, recognized across cultures. Now, there are 3 ways to understand it, and these are what you need to know about and work on to stop feeling like a loser in life and start living in a way that makes you feel good about yourself. So, there's the success perspective. Over 100 years ago, William James linked self-esteem to success. In simple terms, if we feel competent and successful in important parts of our lives, our self-esteem is higher. Then there's the beliefs and feelings. Now, this view comes from Rosenberg, who shifted the focus from behaviors to beliefs, attitudes, and feelings about our self-worth. This is more of an Eastern perspective. And then we have the 2-factor approach. Nathaniel Branden introduced a 2-factor approach, emphasizing the relationship between competence and a sense of personal worth. This fits across different cultures. Essentially, self-confidence and self-respect work together to create self-esteem, the belief that we are competent and worthy enough to be alive and living. This quick overview shows that self-esteem is not a simple concept. It's not just about success or positive thoughts alone. It's the interplay between competence and how we value ourselves. Importantly, while it's usually stable, our actions and beliefs can influence it and cause shifts, which is actually great news. So if you often try to please others, you've got a self-esteem problem. If you try to manage the way you present yourself to match your perception of others' expectations, you've got a self-esteem issue. If you feel envious or jealous by the success of others, your self-esteem is triggered. And if you try to present a likable, bubbly, vivacious self, you're hiding and have self-esteem issues. And if you compare yourself to others in ways and feel deficient, you've got self-esteem problems. All of these indicate that in some way you're not putting your genuine needs and authentic self out there. This harms you and your life massively. So, if you build your confidence in areas of your life that then make you feel competent and successful, and you harness a compassionate and loving relationship with yourself, one that makes you realize that you're deserving of the good things in life and are worthwhile, you will build esteem. And rather than focusing on how others view you, you focus on how you view yourself. You can create and nurture the kind of attitude you need to flourish. The byproduct of this is improved relationships and other life areas. Indeed, you will come to your relationships, work, and world with an open, compassionate, and flexible attitude, rather than one that is detached, fearful, angry, jealous, and resentful. All this, of course, will be fantastic for your mental health. There are many techniques on the internet that will teach you how to build your self-esteem. And we will share some videos about this later because, as mentioned, self-esteem is my research interest and I'll be sharing this important knowledge with you. But another important and arguably the best way to improve your esteem is therapy. I recommend you consider this option if this video resonated with you, and maybe if it didn't. Indeed, often in therapy I notice how nobody is immune to the problem of low self-esteem. My clients, and this includes CEOs, lawyers, doctors and others who on the face of it appear to have figured life out. They realize their self-esteem is lower than they thought, and this is so beneficial to know because in therapy you can understand what your esteem looks like, how it manifests in your life, why it is this way, and how you can change your mindset. And then your life. Do share, like, and subscribe for more from us about self-esteem and other mental health help. Bye for now.